Yeah, no doubt. I was checking out the bio. Now
Mhm.
it had listed something about the main source breaking atoms. You was
Yeah.
involved in that.
Well, actually, early in my career, Lost Professor of Main Source was one of my peers, and I watched him work on music for people like Eric B. and Rakim, Cool G Rap, and I was interning at a recording studio in Long Island City, and I was just soaking all that in, and I watched him, do what he was doing with those artists up until when he did the first Main Source album and introduced Nas to the world. And then fast forward, him being among my peers and one of my friends in the music industry, when they were celebrating their 25th anniversary, which is around actually July 2016 was the 25th anniversary. And
Hmm.
I had came across the fact that Tribe Called Quest was celebrating the anniversary of their first album prior to that. So I actually was in Toronto, Canada, visiting DJ K Cut because he's a good friend of mine of many years. And when I saw that the Tribe album had the anniversary, I was like, bro, Main Source first album is having an anniversary this coming, year. We should do something about that. So we took about maybe 6 to 9 months doing research, reaching out to Wild Pitch Records, the owner of the record company, Stu Fine, and we reached out to, find out who owned the masters at the time, as also who had the licensing rights to license the music, because we got an opportunity with a vinyl curating company out of Oregon to re-release the first album as a limited edition vinyl release where it had the catalog from the album, new artwork, it had a lyric sheet, a couple of bonus material, remixes and unreleased material. So we wanted to make sure we had the access to the masters as well as the rights to license it. And after some research and some communication with the right people, we worked everything out and we got it done. And then they re-released the first album on vinyl, and then the interest of that led to a reunion concert, which I helped produce, and it was sold out at SOB's New York that year. And on the strength of them selling out that reunion concert, because they hadn't performed together for almost 10 years up until
Oh
then. You know what I'm
wow.
saying? Yeah, they were on a hiatus for almost 10 years up until that point. And then once we did that, it led to like inquiries from all over the world to do shows. So we ended up touring Europe. We ended up going to
Mm.
Japan. It was really dope. You know what I mean? And those guys are my peers, but they're also my friends. So for me, I was paying it forward. Because I was a fan of the music. That first album, before I even made a name as a producer, inspired me. So the fact that I had the opportunity to help them, be rediscovered by a new generation, it was really dope. And then to be able to tour with them, I had a lot of fun. It was a great experience.
Wow, man, that sound amazing for sure.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So shout out to Lost Pro and DJ K Cut.